Every state has its diners, bistros, and cafes, but only Wisconsin can lay claim to the Supper Club. Welcome to the special presentation of The Dish on Wisconsin Supper Clubs. Presented by Wisconsin Elevator, Fox Valley Elevator, and Crepline and Associates. And now here's Michelle McCormack with tonight's special.
What a delicious ride it's been. For more than a year now, Local 5 has been sharing the stories of the people behind our beloved Wisconsin supper clubs. Like here in Black Creek at Gino's, where I met up with members recently of Corvettes of the Bay. Inevitably, though, people are always asking me, have you been here? Have you been there? So I figured, why not park it for a while and look in the rearview mirror at our favorite supper clubs? We start with one club where you might want to trade in the car for the golf cart, because supper's waiting at the end of the long drive.
We try to do our own thing here, a little sudden twist to everything we do.
We definitely felt like this area needed another supper club.
You don't have to be a golfer to score some traditional Wisconsin flavor. The Long Drive Supper Club, nestled alongside the Brown County Golf Course, has found a way to be something for everyone.
You can come in and get your fine dining, or you can come in and get a great sandwich. Whichever one you want, you're always welcome.
Marcus Krause and longtime friend and chef Thomas Jackson were looking for a new place after where they had worked for years. Wally's Spot shut down for good. They're not trying to copy that Green Bay staple. They're charting their own course with years of experience behind them.
It's one of my own rubs, and it's a pan-seared tuna steak.
And a dash of humor when it comes to how they got their name.
Well, it's on a golf course, so it fits there, and we're both East Siders. So when we
it's
drive,
got a punt. It's a long drive.
But worth it.
But worth it.
Like the seasons themselves, the Long Drive owners say they'll change with whatever the customer wants, catering to the golfer in the summer, but offering that relaxing experience all winter long with something special whenever the community needs some help.
Well, you always got to be willing to help the people in the community, because the community is what makes us.
On a Thursday evening, the joint was jumping for the Brown County Men's Golf Club's annual steak fry.
We're a part of the community, and I consider everybody a big family.
And family certainly turned out for a fundraiser organized by one of the Long Drive servers who's helping out a friend who's battling breast cancer.
They have the heart, and this is what they do, and they help the community.
I really
and this is what Long Drive does, and this is what they do.
And this is what our community does.
Yeah.
I do think it says Wisconsin. I love the Midwest, but I love this area because people are kind, and they're caring, and they're loving, and they're supportive. And what the Long Drive has done is just exactly an example of that.
There is something about the supper club community that goes beyond food.
You know, you got a lot of mom and pop places that are going out of business, and a lot of fast food chains coming up. Well, you know, you don't want to eat fast food all the time. It's better to visit the smaller places. So I see it, supper clubs taking a big turn and making a comeback.
By day or night, come when you can, as you are. Supper's waiting at the end of the long drive.
Music, good food, good camaraderie, a place you can come sit, get lost. That's what it's about.
Our journey's just beginning. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll take you to the supper club where you can park it or dock it. The Dish on Wisconsin Supper Club special roars on back after this. So what did you guys get on? Hey, welcome back to the Dish on Wisconsin Supper Club special. We're now going to take you to the supper club where you can arrive by land or water to the Waters Supper Club.
Dinner time.
Whether you dock the boat out back,
We come from Lake Poygan in Winneconne.
or roll in from the front,
We are on our anniversary, our 15-year anniversary.
it's not just soup and salad with supper, but a super salad bar that awaits along the waters in New London.
lot of people really like to come just for the salad bar.
But you might want to consider leaving some room, because here in Wapaka County along the Wolf River, they do surf and turf in a big way.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're known for our consistency of our food. We've had the same chef for the 16 years that we've been here.
Chef Robert Selly is a gourmet maestro of sorts.
All done?
There's a definite rhythm in this kitchen, and it's fast. Yet the speed of the servers guarantees the food is hot and the bread is always fresh.
It's a 50-mile trip one way. It is well worth it. The company and the food and just a great time.
You might think being along the river when the bad weather sets in, that's when this supper club loses its sizzle. Not true here at the Waters. In fact, that's when things really start to simmer.
The deck, it might be cold, but it's always open. And we have the walleye fishery in February. It's the third Saturday. It's been that way every year. The fishing is not so good, but the fun is always great.
The dedicated staff here is rolled with the changing tide of customer habits. Recently, the Waters decided to close on Tuesdays and open for lunch on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We have a different menu for that, and we still have our full salad bar, which a lot of people really like to come just for the salad bar for lunch and stuff.
What once was the New London American Legion embraces its nautical theme with a variety of seating that lets you enjoy the traditional supper club dining room or a cozy booth to keep your eye on the big screens in the bar. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room for those big family gatherings.
Good food, very good old fashions. We're all good friends. It's a family-oriented place. We love it.
So whether you're looking to mark a special occasion or make an occasion out of supper, the Waters is the place that always has a spot for you to drop anchor.
We have a good time here. We have good customers. A lot of the regulars that come in are very nice people. So they make the job a lot of fun.
I hope you save some room, because when we come on back, we're going to take you to a place where you're going to want to sink your teeth into some steaks. And I mean really big steaks. Welcome back to the Dish on Wisconsin Supper Club special. I'm Michelle McCormack of Local 5 News. So often on our journeys, we hear about family traditions when it comes to supper clubs. Now to the bittersweet dedication that keeps it all in the family at Schwartz's.
It's beautiful right now with the fall colors.
It's the kind of restaurant where you sit down next to someone you did not know, and you're going to know them when you leave.
Happy birthday to me.
Friday night in St. Anna, and the kitchen at Schwartz's Supper Club is hopping. Chef Patrick Schwartz is something of an air traffic controller who needs precision timing to get the orders out. The preparation, however, began hours beforehand. Schwartz's considers itself a cut above because it hand cuts all its steaks on site.
So something we have here is the meat saw, which we take these large short loins and then we cut them to get the sirloin for two, which is a unique cut to this restaurant. It's very large. The porterhouses, they have a tail on it, which is kind of unique to a porterhouse. Usually that's cut off. The next cut is the large T-bone. Those you don't really see in stores.
That's how veteran Ziggy Schwartz did it when he and wife Evelyn opened the Supper Club back in 1957. Son John, in the center here with his wife Lisa, carried on the tradition until they sold to son Charlie, whose wife Stephanie has decided to carry on even after Charlie's sudden passing just months ago, thanks to her mother-in-law, who is now sharing the load.
The dream of Charlie to continue with the restaurant is one that it's important, it's bittersweet, because we always thought we would be doing it together, but we're doing it together just in a different way.
It would be too much for one of us, so we decided to do it as a partnership. We want to keep it in the family, so if we both do it, it just helps.
What also helps is the Schwartz children, who work alongside their parents, and the devoted partners of family, and those who have just worked here long enough that they're practically blood.
My mom worked here, so started as a dishwasher, worked my way up. Great place to work, good bosses, don't mind the work.
I've always kind of felt that you know you're a member of the Schwartz family forever and ever when they tell you the recipes.
And that includes, hold on to your toothpicks, old-fashioned lovers, Grandma Schwartz's pickled mushrooms in your cocktail.
They're sweet pickled. We've been doing them since '57. Give it a try. Worst case scenario, you don't like it. We are up to doing, we pickle 10 pounds of mushrooms every single week. And 10 pounds doesn't seem a lot, but you have to consider that a mushroom doesn't weigh a lot either.
Of course, if you don't like the mushrooms, you can always go back to your old garnish, but more often than not here at Schwartz's, folks go away with a jar of Grandma's pickled mushrooms.
Very first Supper Club experience, and I feel like we hit the jackpot. This place is awesome.
Everybody's got their own favorite and stories as long as the bar. And that's the idea, to spend some time here at Schwartz's, where the more things change, the more they stay the same.
People have come out for generations. You know, their grandfather would bring them out, or their dads on Sunday afternoon.
And isn't it nice to know that the person who's actually serving you, it's their name on the door.
Marty's birthday, your table's ready. Marty's birthday.
Our supper club journey's really getting into gear. Next stop, Stockbridge, where Gobbler's Knob offers something unique from the kitchen and at the bar, when the Dish on Wisconsin Supper Club special rolls along. Hey, welcome back to the Dish on Wisconsin Supper Club special. Our next stop in our delicious journey is in Stockbridge, where there is so much more than meets the eye, and quite the story behind the name. Wednesday night in Stockbridge, Calumet County, and the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish special as Gobbler's Knob Supper Club hopping a full hour before the kitchen even opens.
It's a nice place to come and meet new people and make new friends.
The owner herself is tending bar. Longtime customer Cindy Hackert took over the place about 7 months ago after 16 years in hospice care.
My husband and I, we were just looking for something else to do, a different opportunity. I needed a different job and needed to find something that I think I could manage. So we came in here for supper, and I asked if it was still for sale, and I got the number, and then we came back multiple times and just hung out and paid attention and asked questions and ate the food and met the people, and then slowly we just figured it's something I could handle.
The first time I met Cindy was while she was training with the previous owner, Brian Levnick, whose family owned the Knob, as the locals call it, for 3 generations. As documented in books and told me directly from Brian, it was his father's uncle who came up with the name. The fulfillment of a promise to a World War II buddy who always talked about the Gobbler's Knob bar back in his home in Indiana.
The bullets were flying over their head, and his buddy said to him, if I get out of this bunker alive, I'm going over the hill to the Gobbler's Knob to have the coldest beer. They both made it out, and his buddy went back to Indiana, and he came back here, opened a bar, and called it the Gobbler's Knob because they got out safe.
With a name containing that much history, Cindy said she never considered changing it or taking away some of the unique offerings the Knob is known for.
Not many places have frog legs available on the menu, so that was another thing. As I was a kid, we used to eat frog legs all the time.
And for you old timers who are wondering if that age-old drink is still available at the Knob, oh, Abigail, yes, it is.
Try duck fart. Which is an after-dinner drink, a duck fart. So it's Canadian Club, which is a whiskey, Kahlua, and Bailey's.
For as folksy and friendly as the Knob is, Cindy prides herself on bringing high-end cocktails to the standard menu of old fashions and ice cream drinks. She also brought back the salad bar. A lot of work for a dining room with a capacity of no more than 50, but well worth it considering the feedback from customers.
3 different kinds of lettuce, so spinach and the spring mix and then iceberg. It's all fresh toppings. You name it, it's on there.
Like so many supper clubs, the Knob has faced staffing challenges, but Cindy can rely on help from her son in the kitchen.
Well, in reality, it's for the family because I do have a full-time job, so it's not that I need the income. It's more just helping out the family, and a lot of times we're short-staffed, so then I come in and I fill that spot.
So you get a sense how the Supper Club really is the heartbeat of a community. It's important to keep it open.
It is very important because this community really enjoys coming here.
The Knob has managed to weather the transition with an air of optimism that customers appreciate and support.
Little place, small. We like it. Just small and cozy.
When you come here, your friends, they know your names, they call you out by name, and it's just a lot of fun.
Looks like the Gobbler's Knob will always be that place where the more things change, the more they stay the same.
This is a busy place, and she has a lot of wonderful things here. I have come here for many years. It's a very fresh feeling, and it's very welcoming.
Hey, our journey is far from over. Our special look at Wisconsin Supper Clubs continues when we hit the road to Kewanee, where the wildflower blooms. Stay with us. Throughout our travels, we've come to learn that there are classics, traditions in every supper club. But we've also come to know that there are very unique aspects to each and every one, such as the case with the wildflower.
We are a new twist on an old tradition.
In the heart of the city of Kewanee, just about a block from Lake Michigan, the wildflower beckons.
A lot of people from the Manitowoc area and Green Bay area come to visit us in the wintertime.
I meet the owner, Cassie, straight away. She's tending bar.
We want people to come in, stay a while. We definitely have old fashions, hand-muddled old fashions. We have ice cream drinks. We have martinis and lots of different other cocktails to offer.
Working alongside her is husband Jason, a Kewanee native, former mayor, and the professional musician who rocks the humor behind the bar.
Official title, slave to my wife.
There's a lot of laughter among the staff. After all, it's all in the family.
The people here that work here are mostly my family. My bus girl is my daughter, Alexandria. My auntie and my uncle moved here from Wausau a year ago just to help me start this up. So they're my chef and my head waitress, and my sous chefs from North Carolina, who is their roommate, and couldn't have done it without any of them.
You guys keep enjoying.
Uncle Adam, Chef Adam here, is always willing to accommodate the traditional supper club customer. But if you like tuna surprise, well, you're in for high art.
They have sashimi grade tunas and salmons, and everything is all AAA. So it's nice to know that our fish is 72 to 96 hours between boat to here. So it can't get much fresher than that.
So we do have a nice steak on the menu. We have pasta on occasion, just because we do a lot of different pastas, a lot of different flavors. We switch it up all the time. It is fresh. It's something that you can't get in Kewanee anywhere else because we want to offer more to our community.
Whichever corner you choose to settle in for supper, be sure to check out all the stuff on the wall. From original art.
The mechanical flowers was stuff that she was kind of collecting, and then together we came up with the idea to create that.
To Hollywood memorabilia.
That is Cassie's grandmother doing the time marker on a movie set because her grandfather is Bill Rebane, and Bill Rebane is a Wisconsinite that made movies all throughout the 70s and 80s. He's well known for the giant spider invasion.
Atmosphere matters here.
I think everyone has their own idea of what they think a supper club should be. My idea of what a supper club should be is it's somewhere that you should plan on going and spending an evening. You're going to go there, you're going to relax, have some cocktails. It's going to take a little bit to you sit down and have your dinner, your hors d'oeuvres, your dessert, and really spend time with one another and talk to one another and stay off your phone.
Happy anniversary! Thank you!
Recently, the Wildflower celebrated its 1-year anniversary. More than a year later than the original plan, which was delayed with the pandemic shutdown when bank financing fell apart. But Cassie never gave up on her dream.
I'm just like, all right, we're gonna do this. This is happening.
Now something fresh is blooming at the Wildflower Supper Club. One delicious spot after another. What a journey it is. What a journey it will continue to be. My thanks to Corvettes of the Bay for the beautiful backdrop, and I'll see you on the road. The Dish on Wisconsin Supper Clubs airs every first Thursday of the month at 10 o'clock. Until then, consider yourself served. So long. See you around the bend.